Let's do this thing. In order of Nordcry coming in about 10-ish days, give or take. I wanted to go through and fight every single boss, well, major story boss, with Pyro Traveler. In the team, obviously, I'm not good enough to do things solo yet. But I'll get there. There'll come a time when I'm good enough to do things solo, but for now, we're gonna do teamwork. Teamwork is the way to get through this. Power, friendship, and all that good stuff.
Show no mercy.
They just...
Get out of here.
Yeah, melt does a lot of damage, like elemental damage reaction base. Alright, the violence should be pretty simple.
Everybody stand.
Yeah, the monster bosses should be pretty easy. I don't expect to struggle against these guys. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it is the Valen, so I can't really be too surprised. And my Power Traveler is built better than any other character I own. And I'm not even joking about the better way. The only character who is harder is Mavuika, but only because her scaling is absolutely freaking nonsensical. The only character who really comes close to damage is Mavuika. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure Mavuika is higher. Yeah, Mavuika's scaling is definitely higher. Like the burst scaling, yeah, the stacks and scaling, it's like definitely different. Although seeing Traveler have this much for like a skill damage and the scaling, honestly, it feels good. It feels deserved. It feels nice. Because Hoyo has treated my boy
opportunity is quite hard to come by.
dirty too many times.
Amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Tortellini. We've done this dance before. Let's do this. I'm not afraid. Go, go.
Passable effort.
Passable? I'll show you passable.
But the mountain's veins.
You ain't seen Jack squat yet. You think that's passable?
Not bad.
They...
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
So... Can I like buff the older bosses? Because like... Again, I know I'm using newer characters. I know my shit Lolly is SC4, but... Even still, like, there's no reason why he should be getting two-shotted. Like, I wish I could have found it before the nerf, because I do know that they did nerf him. Was the boss fight that hard before the nerf? Like, why didn't they use that version of the boss for like higher war levels? Like, I'd have enjoyed it. A good way to test my skills. How you know, find my dodging techniques. Because dodging, I suck at dodging in this game. I'm not good at it. I either run too early or don't have enough stamina to dodge other attacks. So, and Totally is fast in the second phase. He's a little tricky to freaking counter. Loading screen, why? Loki, you know what? Hold on. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Not even gonna get
Show no mercy.
iframe that.
Stop further.
Yeah, we're not even gonna use Bennett. Because we didn't freaking need to. Yeah, they should definitely buff some of the older bosses. Like, if they do plan to buff newer, like, older characters, which I think they should do as well, like, you know, rework my boy. Like, I feel like he needs it more than anyone else. Like, the first character you play as, give my boy a rework. Rework Hydro and Electro, please. Increase the scaling or something. Especially freaking Electro, because holy.
Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Running them as a DPS is gonna be freaking, it was a nightmare. I cannot. Why did I do it to myself? I don't get it. We're gonna save
Presumptuous.
what presumptuous? You're a walking corpse. Like, I'm looking at a dead person right now. That sounds wrong with that context, but is it wrong? And we have to allow these shields to keep us safe. I remember I don't think I ever fought her solo before with the Electro MC. I'm gonna have to do it when I get to Inazuma in my solo Aether playthrough, which I probably will continue maybe tomorrow.
Fulfill our pact.
I don't know, we'll see. I'm still defensive want to continue the Wolverine story now if I want to wait, because it's obviously going to be split into parts. They've done that before. Again, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that, honestly. But, I mean, it's whatever. You just split it again, and, you know, whatever. Aether, why are you scared? You're Pyro. You destroyed her without any difficulty when you were Electro. Why are you worried now? Like, you could one-tap her. If y'all fought again, you're one-tapping her. Like, let's be honest here. Also, Paimon, why are you here? This is not safe for you to be here, Paimon. Ow. Precious uses Pyro a decent amount, too. No matter. Yeah, the Pyro is gonna definitely hinder him this team a little bit. So that's not a what's it just to Raiden? That's just to everyone? Oh, I almost had it too. That's crazy. Wait, is she protecting us from the heat? Wait. Yeah, one more attack and you're done. Get over here. Stop spinning.
Get to work.
She's like actively running away. She's running away.
Who did? I never asked for redemption. Never.
Even if you did, you wouldn't have gotten it. It's too late for you. You're dead. Scar got his, even though honestly, I like how they handle Scarlet's redemption. I feel like it worked for his character. You know, accepting. First, he tried to erase himself from existence, which was kind of freaking dark. And then he tried to start anew, but then we kind of forced the mermaids back onto him, and then he accepted himself and he got his vision. Which I feel like the way they handled it worked. I do still miss when he was an op, though. I do miss when he and Aether had beef. I do kind of miss that. Because that's not really relevant anymore, is it? I mean, yeah, they have banter, but it's not really any of the antagonistic stuff from before. Like, most of the banter comes from just lighthearted teasing and or arguing. It's not really, you know, I hate you, you hate me. That's kind of what the dynamic was for the longest. Current Aether stomps battle, where current Aether, like, post-Skirk training, especially post-Skirk training, you know, it's a wrap, it's over. This mech is getting destroyed in seconds. A minute tops. And now he has Pyro. Oh, it's GG for you, Mr. Emo. It's GG. It's a wrap. You are not winning.
I am the all-knowing God.
Woo! Oh, I thought I dodged that. Guess ain't that good.
Off we go.
Get some energy.
Burn to oblivion.
Drop some Pyro ones for me. I mean, Cryo works too. Hey, listen, buddy. I shower 3 times a day. I am not filthy. Did I miss? Oh no, Solati. Don't die. We need you as a. I missed again. Stop teleporting, you freaking mongrel.
Reality is pain.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I don't think killing me is gonna solve your past, dude. Like, that's not gonna really fix anything. And I'm saying this to someone who has freaking trauma. That's not gonna solve anything.
Good riddance, cruel world.
I remember not knowing what to do when I fought this boss initially. And now that I do. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we crit. Our crit rate isn't that low. We have like 40 crit rate. We should crit.
Everybody stand.
But just in case we do, for some reason,
You two.
it's that I can't see. We didn't crit. Our crit rate isn't that even that. I'm actually confused about this because how do we crit more with the build that has this crit rate? Because the build that does the 1 million and all that, that's the build that has like little to no crit rate at all. So the fact that we crit more, well, not consistently, but you know what? Actually, you know what? For this boss, we're gonna use that build actually. That's a personal Mavuika. I was gonna borrow a few things from you. I gotta get a better goblet, because this goblet is just gonna be worse, but I don't have a choice but to use it. And it could change the... I did try to using this one actually, and it was actually less, ended up being less than this, so... I think because the crit damage was less. Also, it didn't have any EM, so that also did kind of dampen the damage a little bit too. See, but this is the problem. This one has no EM on it, but it also ends up hitting the hardest. Especially Mulan needs this. Yeah, Mulan needs this one. I don't have any doom solvent, so if I did, I would definitely craft some, but that's for future Tony to deal with. Current Tony has to deal with this stupid whale that doesn't do anything until it just kind of roams around. Crit rate food just because we need it. This build definitely needs it. If there ever be a build that requires crit rate food, it's definitely this one. You attack to rile it up. Say less. I can rile this guy up. Get down here. You're wasting my skill, you stupid whale. I despise this. I don't hate the boss, I don't like. How am I supposed to rile it up if it doesn't want to take one place? I can't rile it up if it doesn't want to go. Oh wait, we're faster. We zoom in. We zoom in, we running. I want to see the damage. Get down here, you stupid whale! I really hate this boss. There's a lot of just waiting for it to just, you know, get down.
Show no mercy.
Hold on, let's see. We didn't crit. See, that's also another reason why I don't like using this build. Our personal damage goes down by quite a bit, which is a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Eat me, come on.
Off we go.
Come on, you big lug.
Get out of here.
Sotologi, or a proxy of Sotologi, I don't care. You look like him, you're gonna die like him too. We don't have Numa or Oisa, so we just gotta wait this out.
Get out of here. Letting brave names echo.
Just to keep the team alive. Look at what see much damage you're doing against the freaking whale with this build.
Get to work.
What even is your element? Are you doing electro damage? I'm confusion. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Adventure time. Teamwork is let the mountain's veins boil. Show no mercy. Suffer the wreck.
We didn't crit. But this build does more damage objectively speaking. I think this is the hardest with the... I can't even speak properly, bro. I'm having freaking mental breakdowns. The next Arlecchino wasn't an Archon quest boss, so I'm not counting her. Also, this team wouldn't get decimated by her, but it would be annoying to try to fight her with a team that mainly consists of power DPS, where she was just power by like 70%. I mean, I did it once. I just don't want to do it again.
Bring it.
Sir, do you not see the freaking poster on the wall behind you? See what I mean? Like, EM damage is just higher with this team. But that also kind of restricts Aether's options, which is why I don't really like using this team, even if it does do more for Aether, like damage-wise. Because don't get me wrong, I love seeing the big numbers, but the big numbers won't matter if we're not hitting them consistently. That's why I prefer the attack build, or the attack build with crit rate, because with those builds, you actually, we actually crit with those builds. We're not just hoping and praying that we actually, crit. It's just still one of my favorite bosses in the game. Am I biased? Yes, I'm extremely biased. Have you not seen my page? I'm extremely biased, and for good reason. I feel like Aether gets too much shit. The devs don't seem to respect him as a character, and I don't appreciate that. 65 with 277. A lot of twos in that number. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's see. I fight this boss at least 3 times a week, just for damage testing. Like every time I figure out a new build, this is the boss I go. We didn't crit. 60 crit rate and we didn't crit. This game doesn't make sense. How do we have 60 crit rate and we're not critting? I don't understand. Hoyo, explain please. Explain yourself, Hoyo, please, because... Like, what do you mean I have 60 crit rate and we weren't critting? Hold on, no. Almost 70 crit rate and we didn't crit. I don't understand. But yeah, this build does do the most damage. In fact, I actually wanna... Wait, hold on. What's that, Lolly? I see this one isn't bad either. I actually want to level this one up too. Do we have enough resources for that? Actually, yeah, this one can go. This one can go. You can go. You know what? I don't hate that. If anything, I'll give it to Salali. I'll probably give it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Salali. I don't hate that. I actually like that more than the other one. Where's the other one? It's apparently worse than the one I have. What? Okay. I still prefer this one over the one we had before. The other one we had was like absolutely terrible. Like I still prefer the build I have now over the one I had before. I mean, this could be good for someone. I'm not gonna give it away. Someone can use this. I don't know who, but someone can definitely make use of it. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we got a damage test against the array. Because I need to express the difference in damage and why I wish this was just natural, but certain things have to be done first. I don't think the enemies are still there. I don't think I killed both of them. I think I only beat one of them earlier. Yeah, like I said, there's one right there. We gotta get enough energy for us to
Off we go.
probably do the rotation. And I hope you actually crit this time, because if we don't, I'm going to be a little annoyed. We have yet to crit with this build. See what I mean? His personal damage is less. Like, the burst damage is extremely high, but Aether's personal damage, like, say I would have use this build solo, right? We're not doing that much damage over. We're not doing over 10k, I don't think, with our infused attacks. I don't think we're doing much damage. Yeah, our record is 1.06 in the overworld. 1.6 mil. 1.06 mil. We should be hitting that same amount if we crit. If we crit. We did not crit. But hitting 300k and non-crit is still pretty good, I think. I mean, I understand why we aren't critting. The crit, we have like no crit rate on this build.
Adventure time.
I do have a crit rate circlet, I think, but I feel like the crit rate circlet is just going to be equal to my other attack build, so.
Fulfill our pact.
You see what I mean about having... Also, Salati does help with the EM as well, because of the fact that her... What con does she give extra EM? There's a constellation that she has. Her C2. I have her at C4 because I pulled. I wanted to go for C6 because C6 also it gives an extra 1.5% power damage, which would definitely help with Aether. Also, no, it gives power and Hydro. So in theory, I could have ran Hydro MC with her, but I feel like Hydro MC works better with Vape. I don't know, I haven't seen anyone try to use Hydro MC and set Lolly in a team. I might have to be the first then.
Teamwork is trick.
Does the freeze team come? I could try it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. No crit again. Is this to be expected? Kinda, yeah, but it still kinda sucks that we're not critting at all because we do crit with this build. It doesn't happen as often as I would like, and that's my issue with this build. Now, do we hit hard? Yes, this is probably the hardest damage I think I've ever hit with the build, I think ever. Does it come at the cost of me actually having a good ratio? Why do you have that on you? Did I not get enough? Did I not get a good enough? She needs EM on her 87. Oh, this is 87. I'm like, why is that on her? I don't want to give one that's like too low of EM. I also want to give one that like has a decent amount of EM on it. Which one does she have now? 75. Yeah, I don't think we can get any better than that. I should have at least one, right? Surely I have at least one that I can give her. She needs EM, so just take this one. We do lose a little EM, but that is damn near a perfect ratio if I think about it. 70. We have more crit. Wait, what? Hold on, I've never seen it before. It's 1 away. It's like 0.1 difference. That is insanity. I've never seen that before. We're making history here, folks. What the f... Okay. Now, the piece I had before, I'm pretty sure it was this piece. This is starting to feel more on brand with what I had before. But the EM is less, even though the attack is higher. I don't know. If he somehow hit at least... Our record is 1.06 mil. If we hit higher than that, then this is the build I'll probably default to for like damage showcasing. But as it stands, this build thing has a less... Wait, what's our crit rate? Okay, the crit... We are being buff. I forgot we have crit rate food equipped. I almost forgot about that. I was about to gas it on myself. No. It's still 25. I mean, the crit rate I swear, there's no such thing as a perfect ratio in this game.
Adventure time.
There's a lot of RNG that you gotta take into account. Okay, let's see how well this build does.
I'm going in.
Sell on in, sell ollie,
Suffer the wrath of the
eat their skill, eat their burst. 316, okay, it was slightly higher. It was slightly higher with the skill, not crit. The burst, not crit, sorry. Because if I remember correctly, the burst, not crit, did 315 usually on average. That's like usually the damage it does when we don't crit with the other build. So you know, maybe this is the build I gotta go with. Maybe this is the build I'm going with. I don't know. It depends. I gotta see if the game wants me to crit or not.
show no mercy.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Who are you calling a test subject, buddy?
Bring it.
Okay, we got our energy. Let's get out of here. Let's see what we got. I want to believe this build might end up doing slightly higher damage. I have no way to confirm this or not. I just think it would, and it might. Again, I don't know if it will or not. I have no basis for this. We didn't crit again, but 316 not crit is still just the same. Just to say it out. But that 399 plunge, that 400k on a plunge attack, what the okay. Keep in mind, I don't usually run plunge teams. I don't like the play style of plunge teams. No offense if you do like plunge teams, I just don't find the play style for me. I just don't like the idea of pressing the jump button and down, jump and down, jump and that's just not something I would have fun doing. Like, I like Goofing as a character, but I just wouldn't play him. I don't play him unless I have to. That's kind of where I'm at with plunge. We need to crit with this build. Like, I want to see the damage. I mean, while we're doing a little more damage than the other build, we're doing like 40k consistently, so that seems to be, so like that's an improvement at least. I expect it to be at least a tiny bit different because it's like 315k versus 316k. I don't know, the difference is like barely there, but if it's enough for me to be interested in it. This is the one. This is where we crit. Watch. This is where we crit. We didn't crit again. Damn it. We have not crit with this build yet. Okay, I'm doing something wrong, I think. There's something I'm wrong that I'm doing. I just don't know what it is yet. What is it that I'm doing wrong? Obviously, lack of crit rate is a big factor, contributing issue in this. But even then, I've had, like, one of my friends has a new Nouvelet with 200 crit rate, and their Nouvelet crits consistently, so is the game just out to get me? Is this the game's way of saying, hey, stop maining Aether? There are other characters you can choose to use. Why are you using the MC? Why are you using one of the worst characters in the game? According to meta standards. There's a Sealy I didn't get? No way, where? Hold on, I didn't even know that. Where's the Sealy at? No, cause I'm genuinely shocked that I didn't know that was there. That legit caught me off guard. I forgot you can't drown in fontaine water. Yeah, I forgot you can't drown in fontaine. Yeah, no, that was like one of the big selling points. Yeah, you can't drown. Still saying that one of the selling points in the nation is, hey, you can't drown here, so go wisey, go crazy. I still find that kind of funny. Just the idea of the dev saying, "Hey, don't worry, you can't drown this nation. Don't worry about it. You can swim as much as you want." Just thinking about that, just kind of funny to me. Like, how is that a selling point for the nation? Us not being able to drown. I mean, it's cool that yeah, you know, that we can't drown in Fontaine. I actually like that. I just wish every nation had that. But I understand and I think I also understand why only Fontaine has it. If that makes sense. Let's see. 104. What are you missing? 104? That, I really want to level this piece up. This piece is, it looks like it could be good. I just, what piece do, this piece that I would get rid of, I just don't know which one it would be. This one I'm probably keeping for Crouch. Everyone wants to get a better Crouch piece. This one I want to roll for Lolly. This one, I don't know, double defense one might kill it, so it's a good more of a copium piece than anything. This piece can go, yeah. This piece can go. Let's see. Crit rate. Meaning it avoided all the crit damage. It avoided crit damage completely. I mean, it has everything I would need on it for Pyro MC. It just didn't go into any of them. It just went into attack energy region, which isn't bad. I'm not saying energy region is a bad thing. Right? Like let's like get that confused. Why does this one do more? Is it the extra crit damage? That might be it. Extra crit damage would be playing a part in this. I don't know. I think the crit damage being 0.7 higher might have a role, might be part. I didn't press that. I'm not pressing that. Holy frickin', I might get a new controller. I think it's kind of freaking stick drift or something. Because I was not pressing I was not pressing the skill, the quest log. I was pressing the freaking try to go to the map. Oh yeah, it's your local legend. I'm pretty sure I beat you once. I don't think I've beaten you with this team before though. I do remember beating you though. Iframe. Because I know you would probably do some oh wait, no, she's fine, she has health. I got worried. I forgot. Yeah, you kind of need to plunge with this guy, which sucks. This is not the time to join my world, dude. I'm busy. I don't know who this is. I'm currently in the middle of something. This is not the time to join my world. That was a bad time. I got temporarily distracted. They have the same crit rate. I don't understand. Is the 0.7 really that much of a difference? Because we get 1.04 mil with the other build. I refuse to believe that a 0.7 difference in crit damage is like that big of a difference. I refuse to believe that. I'm being gaslit right now. There's no reason why this one should be higher. Like, I have more EM and a little more crit damage, yeah, but we didn't crit. This game doesn't want me to be happy. This game just wants me to struggle. We gotta find some enemies to kill. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, there's some enemies in this area. I haven't fought this boss since Alec, you know. And even then, I barely fought it because I didn't know how to freaking handle its mechanics. So I barely even insane this boss, if at all. Screw your mechanics. I don't need your freaking nonsense. I'm pretty sure there might be another one nearby, so I can just get energy from that guy as well. Also, pretty sure there was a local legend here too in this area. Not in this area, but in the other area that came from this world quest. There's a almost something controversial. The world quest in Fontaine were better than the world quest in Fontaine. I said it. I said it. I said it. Please hold your applause for my very bold and controversial takes. I know Fontaine gets a lot of glaze, but I don't know. I mean, personally, I didn't find it as enjoyable. I just wasn't really into the whole courtroom, office building, courtroom, office building, prison, office building, courtroom. I just didn't find it entertaining. Maybe that's just me, but it's a hot take. You know, it's one I'm standing by. See, I don't understand. The 0.7 should not be that much of a difference. Is it more EM? This build might have more EM actually. That might be part of it actually. I wouldn't doubt it. Hold on. Okay, now what if I remove... What if I do this? You have less EM, less crit damage, higher attack though. What if I do this? Yeah, this build probably will be less as well. But there's a reason why this build isn't, you know, functional. It's functional, I just don't like, I do like using it. Let me not get that confused, but us not critting is like a problem. And I could run an EM goblet here, you know. This one's probably better, but I think this one's better because attack percent is on it. Maybe that's just me. I mean, this one isn't bad either. This one isn't bad. It has crit ray on it. I don't know. I want to test this build out now. Okay. The crit damage is the same. It seems to be the same at least. Get some energy. Get some fatigue. Funny, we're about to go to freaking face the 7th. Honestly, I don't feel threatened by her. 189. Okay. The recipe is like essentially a collector's item, and I'm not using it. I'm never gonna use the item. That's like a limited item from a collab event that may or may not ever happen again. Probably never happen again. But yeah, Genshin collab McDonald's was, I think, that threw the internet onto a frenzy, but it got people confused. I was definitely surprised when I saw the news of Genshin collab McDonald's, but 103. So this is the lowest damage in terms of like the EM builds. That's why, I mean, for attack it's better because his personal damage isn't being sacrificed for the sake of 65 over 2, 65 is being sacrificed in the process of for like a big number. I mean, we still hit hard. I'm not acting like we don't. Like hitting 900k for a character whose scaling is kind of all over the place depending on the element. Listen, say what you want, but that's impressive. I don't care what you say. That is impressive. Argue with the wall. This is even biased talking either. This is genuinely, I think, the hardest Aether has ever hit. Even when Geo was like prominent as like the prominent DPS element for the Traveler back in like 2020, 2021. Pyro blows out the water with melt. Like I'm telling you, build your Traveler, Pyro Traveler specifically, with like a melt team. Melt or Vape work, but I found that Melt does a little more damage than Vape.
How dare you
Hey!
get to work?
Fucking jerks. See, like the raw damage like his raw damage isn't sacrificed for the sake of. Oh god. Okay, see, I almost just freaking died there. Ow.
Show no mercy.
His raw damage isn't sacrificed because we still have like a decent amount of like base attack. You climb this thing. And people say he can't ore farm. Yes, he can. He ore farmed a lot before Fontaine happened. Let's be real. Like facing down the Shogun. Sure, he lost the first round, but he didn't immediately die the second round. That's saying something. That's growth. And also, people say he was holding back. There's no proof of that. There's no evidence to suggest that she was holding back. There's not a single piece of evidence to suggest that she was holding back at all. She saw the Traveler as a threat. She wanted to kill him. She almost killed him. She almost killed him the first time. Why would she be holding back the second time? Like, what reason would there be for her to hold back? Like realistically speaking, they weren't friends yet. Look. What? Cause Miku was there? That shouldn't change anything. Miku being there shouldn't change anything. I don't care. She was not holding back in the second time. The first time she might have been. The second time I doubt she was. 177. So even without EM, we still hit pretty hard. Obviously, EM we hit a little harder, but you know, we didn't crit. But 106. I don't want to use critter food. I don't want to keep wasting it, but I kind of have to because this little biatch don't want to crit. We have 65 crit rate because this game 64 whatever. The game doesn't want me to be happy. I remember when I first fought this boss, I didn't know how to do anything. Okay, yeah, he read that before the rotation's over, I guess, right? Because I think I'm pretty sure it's possible to one-cycle this guy without studying him first. Like, I could be wrong, and maybe it's a skill issue, maybe I just suck, but I'm pretty sure it's impossible to one-cycle this guy.
Get out of here! Adventure time.
Yeah, it's gotta. Yeah, there we go.
Everybody stand back.
Show that one in. Hello? No crystallize? What? Why didn't? What? All right. Like the crystallize reaction didn't trigger for some reason. I didn't press that. The crystallize just didn't want to activate. You know what would be fun? Hold up. I don't think I can realistically one-cycle this guy. And if someone has one-cycled him, you know, do let me know in the comments. To like, I want to see if it's possible to. I don't think it's possible. You know what? Actually, I chose to beat there already. Let's bring up the Archon. Let's bring up the Goddess of War. Make sure my build is up to snuff. Yep. Okay. See, I would use this piece, but I literally can't because, well, we don't have a power goblet from this set. We have actually no. It's insane. We have not pulled a single power goblet from the Codex set at all. And the ones we have pulled, they rolled into nothing but flat defense and HP, which is not what we need. I don't know. I have half a mind to go with this one. I don't know. Hold on. What's our ratio? 64 over 243. She needs EM. There's not really denying that. Mavuika, she like needs EM on her build. I don't know what's a good limit of EM though. I don't want to overcap on EM either. That's kind of a thing I want to avoid. 336, and we get an extra 200 something from Salati. EM. Every piece I have has EM on it, so let's see. 95. There's no reason why we shouldn't be critting here. Hold on.
Fulfill our pact.
Let's see. It's 586 EM. I need to know. Can I one cycle? I don't think it's possible. Because I've fought this guy a number of times with every character, and I just haven't been able to do it.
Burn it down. Teamwork is strength.
At most, what I can do, right? What I can do, like access the rotation at least.
Pyroclastic.
Let's see. Oh, 1.8 mil, but he, see, like,
Incinerate.
it doesn't count as a one cycle because he's freaking into this freaking vulnerability. He had a phase change. Well, we would have one cycled him. I know he would have. That actually pisses me off a little bit. Hold on. You know what? Nah, run that back. I'm one-shotting this guy. I want to believe it's possible. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. I guarantee you, if he didn't enter that freaking stage of invulnerability or phase change or whatever the frick that was, he would have died. He would have got one cycled. I don't care. It's gonna happen.
I'm going in. Suffer the wrath of full throttle. Light of the blazing sun.
1.8 mil. That seems to be like.
Try and stop me. Incinerate.
Man, screw this guy. He doesn't want to be. Man, he had one job. He didn't want to cooperate. I haven't seen the damage with this. I don't think I've ever fought this guy with this team before. Like I never remember doing it with Arlie and every Aether element. As far as I remember, I don't remember, fighting this guy with my Mavuika team.
Yeah. Light it up.
I like how both Aether and Mavuika both hit extremely hard numbers to take some out. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I've been sipping on melt reactions, I think, since the game's inception. I did not care about them. I didn't pay them any mind. I didn't think I needed to.
Hear the echoes of the dawn.
Okay, yeah, like, see, there's just too much going on here. Vegetation is already scuffed.
Everybody stand back. Huh?
Bennett killed it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, that's kind of awkward, ain't it?